Most people think success is about the big moves, the major opportunities, the life-changing decisions made under pressure. But the reality is that what actually determines whether you win or lose is the collection of silent, unnoticed habits you live by every single day, the ones so small and consistent they barely register in your awareness, but they compound quietly over time, either to your benefit or your downfall. And most of the time, it's the destructive ones hiding in plain sight that sabotage you the most, because they don't feel dangerous. They feel normal, familiar, comfortable, like checking your phone first thing in the morning before you've even thought about your goals, like telling yourself, "I'll start tomorrow for the 50th time," like surrounding yourself with people who talk more than they act, like spending hours consuming content about success while taking no action toward it. And the dangerous part is that these habits don't immediately wreck your life. They slowly dull your ambition, drain your discipline, and erode your belief in yourself. And before you realize it, months or years have passed and you're in the exact same place, wondering why nothing's changed. But the truth is, it was those silent habits that kept you stuck, because success isn't built on occasional intensity. It's built on relentless consistency, and every small decision you make either moves you closer to or further from the man you want to be. Which is why awareness is your greatest weapon. You have to audit your life ruthlessly and identify the habits that feel harmless but are actually lethal to your potential, like hitting snooze when you said you'd wake up early, like letting small lies slide because you're too lazy to hold yourself accountable, like wasting mental energy on people who don't respect your time, like neglecting your health because you're too busy chasing other things. And every time you indulge these habits, you weaken your resolve. And the most dangerous thing about them is how socially accepted they are, because mediocrity, love, company, and the world will gladly applaud your excuses if it keeps you predictable and unthreatening. But if you want to win, you have to live by a different code, one where you recognize that the small things aren't small, that how you do anything is how you do everything. And you start by choosing one silent habit to kill today, not tomorrow. Not next week, but right now. Replace it with something that sharpens you, something that builds your mental discipline. Because once you start stacking those small wins, momentum shifts in your favor. You start trusting yourself again, and confidence is nothing more than evidence you collect by keeping promises to yourself. So take a hard look at your silent habit, because they're either silently killing your potential or quietly building your empire. And it doesn't stop at just recognizing bad habits either. It requires you to dismantle them at the root. To ask yourself why you reach for your phone the second you wake up, why you procrastinate on the things you know will move your life forward, why you surround yourself with people who drain your energy instead of elevate it. Because until you understand the emotional payoff you get from those behaviors, you'll keep returning to them. And most of the time, it's because those habits provide momentary comfort. They help you avoid discomfort, risk, confrontation, or fear, but in doing so, they rob you of growth. So you need to build new replacements. Constructive habits that fill the same void but push you forward, like reading 10 pages of a book before you touch your phone in the morning, like tackling the hardest task of the day before noon so you win early, like cutting conversations short with people who gossip or complain and replacing them with those who talk about ideas, discipline, health, and wealth, like setting up a simple system for your finances, your sleep, your fitness, and sticking to it religiously. And you'll find that once you replace one bad habit with a productive one, it starts a chain reaction, because positive momentum is contagious and so is negative momentum. And every decision you make is a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. And you won't always see immediate results, but the compounding effect is real. It's what separates those who quietly rise while others stagnate. So don't underestimate the power of tiny, unnoticed habits, because those are the things that shape your identity. And your identity is what dictates your action. So if you want different results, you have to build a different identity, and you build that identity through repetition, through deliberate choices made in moments when no one is watching, in the early mornings, the late nights, the small decisions at the dinner table, in traffic, in how you spend your downtime. And you can either let those moments slide or use them as training grounds for becoming unrecognizable 6 months from now. So decide what your standards are and hold yourself to them relentlessly, because no one else will. And the man who ruthlessly eliminates the silent habits that sabotage his success will find himself surrounded by opportunity, strength, clarity, and peace in a way most people never experience, because they were too busy settling for what was comfortable.